Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. What is fiqh, how to learn it, and where to start from. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the subject of fiqh. What does it mean? I'm going to know new things about it that will benefit you, inshallah. If you know the basics of wudu and salah, you can always find there are new things to know about. For example, when you go to a masjid, you can find someone wiping over their shoes instead of washing their leg. This is something actually we study in fiqh. We can learn about from the science of fiqh. Also, we can find there are always new things we question ourselves about in our religion, Islam, like in wudu and salah and siyam, what we can do and what we can't do. And there's a dedicated study for that, which actually what we call as fiqh. Fiqh actually is an Arabic word, it means understanding. So the full definition of fiqh is understanding and applying laws derived from Quran and Sunnah that are concerned with acts of worship, family and personal matters, transactions and business matters, and hudud or the Islamic Sharia law. If you would like to study fiqh, there are four prominent schools of fiqh. We have the Hanafi school, founded by Al-Imam Abu Hanifa. We have the Maliki school, founded by Al-Imam Malik. We have the Shafi'i school, founded by Al-Imam Al-Shafi'i. And the last one is the Hanbali school, founded by Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. If you'd like to study fiqh, let me tell you about a few important things you have to consider before you start. First thing, choosing the right level for you. This is very important. So if you are just an absolute beginner, if you would like to know about just the basic practices, if you are a new Muslim or just your children, then a very basic course video or a book with pictures will be enough for you. If you already know more about fiqh, if you already know about the acts of worship, then you can go with the beginner fiqh books, and you have to choose then a madhab or a school of fiqh to start studying that madhab. The madhab, they actually share the same general rules, same sources of Quran and Sunnah, but there are minor differences between them due to the use of analogy and reasoning in talking and discussing the rules of fiqh. And if you're going to be choosing one, I would recommend you choosing the one which is common in your area. So it can be easy for you to know about the madhab from the people around you. And you can even share the same rules with the people there in your area. People in India and Pakistan, they have the Hanafi school, very common there. People in North African countries, they have the Shafi'i school, popular in most countries. That is the first thing you have to consider when choosing the madhab. Then, when you choose a certain madhab, you'd have to go with the order of books there. So, there are beginner books in each madhab, there are intermediate books in each madhab that you can know about before you start studying. To give you an example, the Malik school, for the absolute beginners, they can learn Matn al-Ashmawiya book. For the intermediate level, they have Matn al-Risala book, which is another book very good for beginners that can teach you the basic things in the Maliki school of fiqh. After that, you can go with a book called Mukhtasar al-Khalil, a very advanced book in the study of fiqh. You have many explanations for that book that you can choose any of them to study. After that, you can see the comparative fiqh, which is comparison between the different madhahib of fiqh, and there's like many books there you can learn about. We have also the Bidayat al-Mujtahid wa Nihayat al-Muqtasid. This is a book that compares between different madhahib of fiqh, and it's a very common fiqh book, by the way. You can find an English translation for it online. If you search online, you can find that, and it will benefit you, inshallah. The other thing you have to consider is actually learning with a fiqh scholar or a shaykh that has a very good knowledge of fiqh is going to be the best thing for you to do, so you can have the best understanding of the rules. Because the books of fiqh or even the most of the Islamic studies book, they have more advanced terms, more advanced things that would be better explained to you by someone who knows them very well, so you can have a good understanding and also go the right direction when learning fiqh. If you're not going to be following this order of books, you might actually go into making things difficult for you. Like if you're not like if you are just an absolute beginner and you started by learning books for the intermediate people who study in fiqh, you'd actually be finding everything gonna be there difficult for you not going to be actually benefiting a lot, and you're going to be wasting time. Mostly will forget the things you study because it doesn't have a practical part. You don't apply it in your life. So choosing the correct level for you is always the best thing. In that case, of course, if you would like to go with a live teacher to learn with, you have also the Kalimat Alquran Academy. You can find a lot of teachers there that can help you learn the science of fiqh, of course, in English by live lessons. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.